Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Will with Flores Lawn Service LLC out here in Spring, Texas, about 5 minutes north of Houston. So I got a couple comments on some of my previous videos that said, "Hey, what are you doing during the winter months? How are you getting by the winter?" So with fall upon us and the season being almost over, I thought this would be a perfect time to make said video. Let's go ahead and get straight into it, guys. So there's about 4 different things I do just to get me by those winter months. First thing I do is I'd say, right, you're cutting grass during the spring, the summer, you're picking up leaves in the fall. Guys, take a portion of those earnings during those times when it's going really good and save them for the winter months just to get you by, okay? You know it's coming, prepare for it. It's kind of like taxes, okay? Hey, at the end of the year or every quarter, you're going to have to pay, 20 to 30% in taxes. At the end of the year, you're not saying, oh my God, I don't have the money for it, right? You're putting aside a piece out of every week, every month, every quarter, putting in a certain percentage of all your earnings. So that's the same thing you'll be doing here. Hey, winter's coming in a couple months. Save that money. Save it throughout the year. You want to be at the point where you don't have to worry during the winter, right? If you want to take a vacation, you can, because you have the budget and you have the money set aside for it because you've prepared. All right. So, second thing I would do is I'd offer additional services, right? So, for example, I was doing some pressure washing before I started mowing lawns. So, what I'm doing now is I'm going ahead and asking all my current clients, hey, would you like your driveway cleaned? Would you like your sidewalks cleaned? Would you like those gutters cleaned out? Would you like any type of other service that I'm capable of doing, just so I can stay busy during these months? And you can go ahead and do the same thing. Hey, if you come from a background of maybe you were doing something completely different, go ahead and offer that to your clients. They don't know what you have to offer, so go ahead and get in front of them, let you know what you have to offer, okay? If you're doing, if you want to do heavier landscaping jobs, bigger jobs like that, if you want to do some painting, if you want to do whatever it is that you can offer, go ahead and offer that. Winters aren't really too long or harsh here in the South. There's times where you'll be cutting, into early November and be back out there in early March, so, 3 or 4 months. But if you're in the South, right, if you're in the North, you've got tons of snow up there, guys, I'd be offering snow removal services. I wouldn't even think about that. I'd grab a shovel. I'd start shoveling snow from people's driveways. So the third thing that I would do is, and this is real important for, maybe if you're a bigger company, you have a couple employees, even if you have 1 or 2 full-time employees and you don't want to get rid of them during these few months, right? Because they've just been there for you the entire year and you find that it's unfair to let them go. The third thing I would do is I'd increase the prices for the services. For example, right, if I was coming out here every week and they want to say, hey, we'll take it to every month now, I'd say, hey, I was charging you $50, so now I'll be charging you $70. And then just be real transparent with them. Just let them know, hey, in order for us to keep the help that we have, to keep the lights on, to pay the bills, we're going to need to increase the price a little bit. And then hopefully they don't make a big deal about it, right? If they're your clients, they'll understand. If not, hey, don't worry about it. Just keep it moving. There's some people that will give you some fuss about it. They'll be like, hey, well, the grass isn't growing. Why are you going to charge me more? And that's totally understandable. Again, there's bills you have to pay. There's lights that need to stay on and stuff like that. Again, if you have the helpers, you need to pay them. So that's a great option. Increasing the rate for your current services for your current clients. And then the last thing I would do is, and this doesn't seem to be brought up very often, but it's actually a pretty good option. So the last thing I would do is I'd get a job, right? So for me, the way I started mowing lawns and the way I learned how to mow lawns was at a job. I got paid to be there. And after I learned what I had to learn, after I knew how to do the job, I went in and I did it on my own, right? So that's another option. Maybe find some type of company in your area that does something that you want to learn, right? So for me, I know how to mow grass, I know how to do the basic stuff, but I'm not a big landscaping guy. So what I could do is I'll go into maybe a bigger landscaping company during these few months, and I'll work for them and I'll learn. And when I start the next year, I've got those skills and those abilities to offer even bigger jobs with higher profits and stuff like that. So imagine yourself coming back next season, and right now you can offer light installations, now you can offer landscaping, now you can offer bigger mulching jobs, now you can offer tree service, now you can offer all these things that you weren't able to offer before, right? You could perhaps double your income or maybe triple it, just depending on the amount of work that you get. So that's actually a pretty good idea. There's no better way to learn something than to get paid to learn it. And I know that for 99% of us, the reason why we started doing this, or at least one of the reasons why we started doing this, was because we wanted financial freedom. We wanted to be able to do whatever we wanted with our family, with our time. We didn't want to be punching in a clock or reporting to a boss every morning. And so that seems kind of counterintuitive, to go back and find a job after you've just went on a leap and did things on your own. But guys, there's no shame in going out and working for somebody for a couple months. If you're not in that financial position to be able to take those months off or whatnot. You could also even try to do things like, Amazon, UPS, maybe some type of retail. I know it sounds kind of dreadful, but that's another route you can go. Maybe just have a job that's kind of stress-free, very easy on your body. Just kind of give your body a chance to kind of recuperate during these few months. So that's it, guys. That's the 4 things that I personally would do. There's probably some more options out there. Go ahead and comment below what you guys would do or how you guys usually get through these months. So thank you guys for sticking around and watching the video. Please leave a like. Please comment. Let me know if there's some type of video that you guys want me to make. Maybe you have a question you want answered. If I can answer it, I'll go ahead and make a video on it. Thank you guys. Have a great one.